Hi, this is Scott at Bonavita Coffee, and we're going to make a perfect pour-over coffee. I'm going to show you guys how simple this is. So here's all you need. You need some coffee, you need some hot water, you're going to need a coffee grinder, and then you're going to need your pour-over system. So we're using the Hario 185 system here. It's the filter holder and the filter, something to brew it into, and we're going to use a scale. So I'm going to make 550 grams of brewed coffee. So what I'm going to need is 33 grams of whole bean coffee to go into this. So, boom, money. Grind this up. What I like to do is pre-wet the filter. This helps get any of the bad taste, any of the impurities out of that paper, so we don't get those in our coffee. We're going to let this drain out, and it'll also help heat up the carafe just a teeny little bit too for us. So that's finished. And we've got our coffee in the filter. You just want to make sure that that's flat in there. We're going to zero out our scale. This scale has a timer too, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pour in, we're going to start the timer, and we're going to pour in about 45 grams of water, and we're going to let this coffee bloom for about 45 seconds. And that bloom just allows some of those gases to escape that are freshly released since we just ground the coffee. We're going to let that just kind of gas off a little bit, get those grounds a little pre-wet, which also helps to get their cellular structure open a little bit so that they can absorb more of the water, and you can get more of the solubles out of the coffee when you're brewing it. It might be a little too much information, but there you have it. So we're at about 45 seconds now. So I'm going to keep pouring, and I'm going to go in a circular motion and just kind of slowly keep this bed of coffee immersed. Slowly and carefully. That's what these gooseneck kettles are good for. Easy to control, easy to just pour out a small little amount of coffee at once. And so what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for the scale to hit 550 grams, and I want the total brew time to be about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, about 3.5 minutes. So I'm going to be pouring this pretty slowly to get in here. So that's 550 grams. We're at about 3 minutes now, so it's going to take another 15-20 seconds for this coffee to brew through. So we did pretty good with our time. There we go. Enjoy.